This is Mirage. Mirage makes a living as a travel writer. He loves motorcycling, golf, playing the guitar, and just bumming around. He's decided to travel for a year to find himself. About time.
This is Johan. Johan is a photographer. Johan is Swedish, but he's lived and worked in 4 continents. He's done some pretty interesting gigs along the way. Johan's current obsession is shooting astral time lapses. He plans to backpack in India for a year of travel and adventure. From historic enclaves to quiet resorts, Goa puts a song on your lips, fires up the creative juices, and pushes you to explore it. You walk everywhere, eat for pleasure, and ride along the coast, where beaches still allow you to frolic and do exactly what your heart desires, whether it's riding a cycle, juggling, or even acting silly if you must. As long as you're having a good time, it's all good in Goa. Johan and I are calling it a day to our trip in Goa by boarding a vessel. Nothing like going out with a bang, I say. We're going to be spoiled silly on the Jalesh Karnika, a brand new luxury cruise liner that's docking into Mormugao port later today. We're sailing to Mumbai. We've been invited by Jalesh Cruises to Goa. We are boarding this ship, the Karnika, on her maiden commercial voyage, and we are going to Mumbai. It's going to take it's not very long. We'll be there tomorrow morning, but certainly seems well worth the effort. What's it?
Yeah, sounds like a good mission.
Hopefully we'll have a room right up there somewhere.
Yeah, bit of a view. We should go check out what's on the program in there.
Looks good, man.
I'm sure there must be plenty
Whatever
of things on.
floats your boat, Johan.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. I've never been on a cruise ship in India.
I haven't you? Well,
It's always a first.
it's only about, I think, 330 nautical miles to Mumbai, so that's not very long. Yeah. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Johan Kastel, Meraj Shah.
This is Meraj Shah.
Yeah.
And this is Johan, right?
That's right.
There you go.
We've been allotted the Ocean View States rooms on deck 10. The cabin is fabulous. All the accoutrements you can expect from a luxury hotel room. There's a decent-sized bed, cupboards to store your luggage, a safe box for valuables, and even a shower. There's a life jacket too. Good to know. And here's my little window to the ocean. Looks like the ship is leaving port. I'm going to run up to deck 12 to get a portside view.
Bye-bye, Goa.
Setting off.
The ship has left the port.
Yeah, here begins the journey.
Oh, man.
It's quite stormy, huh?
Yeah, there was some storm warning.
Yeah.
What do you think that bloke is doing? Yeah?
I think that one is.
the ship.
Yeah, no, it's pulling us out, I think.
Oh, is it? It's
Yeah.
called something, isn't it? It's called I know what these ships are.
Docking
The ones
ship.
that pull you out and put you back
A
in.
tugging ship, maybe.
Yeah, a tugging ship, a tug, correct.
A tugger.
What's that guy doing? It's also doing the same thing, is it?
Yeah. Looks like it.
Yeah, because navigating on these ships, I mean, you've got to be really precise, right?
Yeah.
You need help.
You don't want to go even 1 inch wrong, huh?
Now that we're on our way, it's time to get some grub, and there's plenty of choice on the Jalesh Karnika. There are no less than 9 counters, which they call islands, in the expansive food court at Karnika, serving Indian, continental, Pan-Asian, and even Jain-specific cuisines. I'll have some rice with what is that? Is that mushroom or what is that?
That's chicken.
Oh, that's chicken?
That's a Thai curry chicken.
Oh, I'll have that then.
And some of everything actually. Some rice and just the rice, thank you. Oh, why not some noodles as well? Actually, it looks good. Yes, please, thank you.
After that meal, we desperately need to take 5. We're heading up to the relaxation room in the Serena Spa on the top deck.
The relaxation room, certainly has the ambience.
Yeah, they got the nice little music for relaxation in here too, little palm trees. Not bad.
Put my feet up. Is this, how many, which is the longest cruise you've been on?
The longest one I've ever been on is the booze cruise out of Stockholm. You know, it leaves Stockholm just briefly to get out of the tax zone, and then the tax-free shop opens and people rush in.
And that goes where? Just to the waters outside the tax zone and back again.
So they go to some obscure group of islands in between Sweden and Finland and return. But you must have been on some longer cruises than that.
Yeah, man, I took this one, I think it was almost a decade back. In Asia, we started from Singapore, Malaysia, Kota Kinabalu, Brunei, up to Hainan, which is South China Sea, small little China province. Right. And then finally ended at Hong Kong. It was about 12, 13 days. Wow. It was gorgeous. I still remember that the sense of isolation you get in the ocean, of being cut off, truly cut off.
Right.
And it's complete. It's not like anything I'd ever experienced on land.
I think I'm going to go check out the steam room over here.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. They do have a steam room.
Yeah.
The sauna.
It's a little bit of a selection over there, actually. Herbal sauna. And
I'm just going to stay right there.
a few different things. I'm going to go check that out.
Wake me up before you go.
Oh. See you later, bro.
This ship is packed to the gills with activities and entertainment galore. Deck 12 has the Lido pool, which is the hub for people to hang out, swim, or just lounge by the deck. The Marquis Theatre is a plush Las Vegas-style venue. There's even a casino, but Meraj and I aren't exactly high rollers yet. I'm going to catch Lydia Almeida, the hotel director, for a chat and hopefully a free lunch.
So what are the challenges to run a hotel when you're on the ocean compared to, say, having a hotel on land?
Well, it floats for one.
Having to balance around the hallways?
Having to balance, managing guest expectations when you're at high seas. Challenges come with a lot of other situational management. Yeah. We have a lot of items that needs to be fixed, secured at sea. There are a lot of regulations and protocols in place for the safe passage of this floating hotel.
Yeah. How many people can you fit inside the cruise ship if you were to have 100%?
If you're traveling 100%, it is approximately 18 to 1900 to the max.
That's a lot of mouths. A lot of mouths to feed.
Yeah,
How do you? What type of options are available for food?
Oh, there are various options. Various options. To begin with, we have a very casual dining experience upstairs called the food court at Karnika. Okay. We have a beautiful Pan-Asian restaurant called Chopstick. It's a specialty restaurant.
Oh, I think I went up to that one. It's up there on 12.
Got to see the ambience.
And I was very pleased to see that it's like a shorter menu. It's not one of these restaurants with 400 menu items.
Absolutely. You don't want a long, elongated menus with 4 pages where you have to run down for it. We kept it very short and sweet, but we focused on quality, not the quantity. Right. And that was the aim of showcasing that Chopstick restaurant crafted by an executive chef, keeping every detail in mind, thinking of the flavors as well. Sure. So, and the personalized service that comes along with it, along with the ambience of the restaurant, I think it hits to the T of what the Chopstick is all about.
Right. Maybe we should go and have a look at in the kitchen and see how these dishes are made. Maybe. That'd be interesting.
Yes.
Let's head out and have a look.
Yes, my ploy has worked. Kind Lydia has invited me to sample some of the fine fare at Chopsticks, the Jalesh Karnika's Asian fine dining restaurant, where chefs Pratish Namre and Frank Gulizeler are hard at work.
Hi there. Hey, how you doing? I'm good. How are you? Good to see you.
Charlie McDonald is from Miami and has curated myriad acts to put together a truly international entertainment package for passengers on the Jalesh Karnika.
I was walking around the ship trying to figure out what entertainment is going on. I was told, well, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, I didn't expect such a sort of, ornate theatre in this place, man. It's quite old style, eh? There's something Russian about it.
It feels a little Russian. It feels a little Las Vegas, right?
It feels, well, yes, the gold feels a little, yes, yes.
Absolutely. So Jalesh Karnika has the Marquis Theatre.
I see, okay.
833 seats.
Right.
Where all of our premium entertainment takes place every single night.
Oh, really? Wow.
International production shows with a cast from all over the world.
Wow.
Excellent guest entertainers.
Wow.
Live music, even a cinema matinee in the afternoons.
Really?
Yeah, so
Wow.
something for everybody here. This is the heart of the entertainment experience here on Karnika.
So you've built this theatre is your brainchild, is it?
So absolutely.
Wow.
We are based in Miami,
Right.
and we're an entertainment company that does all different types of experience design for cruise ships all over the world. Wow. So when we got the phone call to come over to India,
Right.
And bring an international product that is also customized for the Indian market,
Right.
we said absolutely. So it's been incredible. We've had a great time learning the Indian market. Not easy, right?
I was going to ask, you said, well, what qualifies you to customize something for the Indian market? How much do you know about this place?
We've done a lot of research.
You have, eh?
Yes, absolutely. We've done also a ton of gotten a ton of feedback from the team at Jalesh Cruises
Right.
to help us understand the culture.
Right.
But at the end of the day, entertainment's entertainment, right? Doesn't matter
Yeah.
where you're from.
Yeah,
Great
sure.
musicianship, great performers,
Sure.
great singers,
Sure.
fantastic
Right.
acts like we see behind us. Cameo Rascale, an international group of acrobats
Are these guys
doing
performing
great
today?
comedy juggling. These guys are performing a show tonight.
Wow.
They'll be on board for the next 2 weeks. They just flew in from Australia
Wow.
and do international bookings all over the world. Incredible act. And what we're excited about, we are excited to bring international entertainment to India
Right.
with a flavor and a taste of India as well. So all the bands, all the live musicians from India,
Right.
we're bringing in magicians and variety acts from
Yeah,
India as
you-
well.
you-
And then of course we have our international cast of singers and dancers in 2 unique production shows
Right.
built just for Karnika.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me about these guys. So this is what they're going to be doing. I saw him juggling.
Yeah.
And so acrobatics, what are they going to do?
Yeah, so unicycle riding, acrobatics, juggling. So this is an act that's we call a great variety act, comedy, juggling, something for everybody. So great for families,
Right.
great for couples. What we try to do when we entertain people on a
Right.
cruise ship is to have a little bit of something for everyone.
Always a tough act to follow that one.
Never easy. So we've got great production shows, live music everywhere, 15 live musicians on board the ship.
So, I was looking at the itinerary. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
I'm never going to catch all these guys. They're performing concurrently.
You're going to have to come back and take another cruise.
Well, the thing is, this one's really accessible. Because Goa, everybody goes, Goa is India's favorite destination, right?
Of course.
I go there 3 times a year. It's very easy to sit on this boat and come back.
Super easy.
Yeah.
The itineraries for Jalesh Karnika
Right.
are 2 and 3 day cruises.
Right.
Fast little getaways,
Right.
great for families. If
Right.
you want to get away of the hectic pace of Bombay,
Right.
right?
Right.
And
Oh,
kinda,
Mumbai, you mean?
Mumbai, that's right. And kind of head down to Goa, relax a little bit, catch
Right.
some great entertainment.
Right.
You've got everything. Great food,
Right.
great entertainment, fantastic casino.
So hang on. So casinos can't operate within sort of 10 miles of the coast or something.
So once the ship gets into international waters and off the coast,
Right.
the casino opens up and it's been packed
Wow.
every single night.
Blackjack, roulette.
Blackjack, roulette, poker.
Poker too?
All the games you can imagine.
I have a feeling you're really good at poker.
I'm sure you got a good poker face too.
No, not really. Today you recommend I catch these guys.
Make sure you catch these guys,
Right.
Cameo Rascale, our variety act. And tonight,
And that's at 7.
that's 7. And tonight we've got Papa CJ.
Oh, I've seen Papa.
Who's fantastic.
Yeah, he's
brilliant
Yeah,
comedian.
yeah.
He's flown in. He's got a great opening act tonight. He'll
Right.
do a late night show.
Oh, lovely.
And then
He's funny, that guy.
Oh my God, he killed it last night. Had a great crowd last night and had them in stitches. But yeah, you know, this venue is beautiful. It's one of the you know, it's a classic show lounge, right?
It is, isn't it? Yeah, it's like a supper theater almost.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And what's unique too is that there's so many other great bars and performance spaces all over the ship.
Right, I want to go and catch some live acts too. I better get on my feet then, man. Charlie,
Excellent.
thank you for the gen. I'm going to do exactly what you said.
Super.
I'll be here at 7, man.
Excellent. See you
Cheers.
tonight.
Thank you.
Take
Cheers.
care.
Bye.
The ocean, the expanse of it, stretching into the horizon, a sea of endless possibilities. I can just imagine man standing on a beach somewhere, contemplating the mystery of what lay beyond, conjuring up the courage to board a vessel propelled by nothing but wind and sailing off. Well, the Karnika is a world away from early sailing vessels, but the business of navigating the sea is no less challenging today than it was 500 years back. Feroz, the captain, has agreed to meet us on the bridge as long as we don't touch anything.
The bridge on the Jalesh Karnika, like all modern ships, is the control room. Located towards the bow of the ship so that it has an expansive view of the ocean ahead, the bridge is where the captain, assisted by the chief officer, first officer and other crew members, monitors radar and sonar data on the multiple communication and navigation systems of the ship. There are two 24-hour lookouts on the bridge and they're constantly scanning the ocean for potential risks.
Always manned by 2 officers, one first officer, one third officer.
Right.
And we have 2 lookouts. One is there, other one is that side. To look outside what is happening.
These guys are on 24 hours.
24 hours.
Really?
We have 4
Wow.
on 8 off shift.
Oh, I see.
So every 4 hours we have 2 officer, 2 lookout, 2 helmsmen, and then they change. After
What
4
would they
hours.
typically be looking out for?
They are looking for many things. They are looking out for the traffic, the target, the weather, how we
Stray
are doing,
vessels, perhaps.
and they are controlling. And right now, I think we are lucky that we don't have a phone call here. Otherwise, this place, every 2 minutes there is a phone call.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
For many things here.
Okay, all right. Well, Captain, we will not take more of your time.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for letting us in here.
Thank you very
and,
much for your
very
presence.
fascinating.
Yeah.
Lovely to meet all of you.
In the evenings, the deck transforms into an open-air venue with live music and a dance floor. Some boys even try to teach me some Bhangra. In fact, there are multiple music performances taking place concurrently, which means I really have to pick and choose where I'd rather be. In the lobby, Rachel is a proper crooner, dishing out jazz standards and the blues. She's got a gorgeous voice. She'd sound even better if Meraj stopped humming along.
Yeah, way to go.
Cameo Rascale is an internationally acclaimed acrobatic and juggling act that made it to the grand final of Australia's Got Talent in 2009. It might not be apparent, but the seas are choppy and the ship is rocking gently. Makes what these guys are doing much tougher, I reckon. Papa CJ is a well-known comedian and has everyone in splits with his brand of irreverent stand-up. Nothing like ending the day with a laugh.
You remember when you had a full head of hair? And we guys used to wash our heads with soap. Forget shampoo. Shampoo maybe once in a while. But conditioner. I remember the first time I saw conditioner. In fact, every single man here, the first time you see conditioner, you are not thinking that is conditioner. I was in a boarding school. The first time I saw it, I remember some rich NRI kid in the cubicle next door. He takes out this thing. He said, CJ, you should try this hair product. It's called conditioner. Now, I looked at what was in that bottle. Don't get me wrong, I had to admire him for wanting to play that prank. Because that bottle was this big. It would have taken him 1 month to fill it up. Jyotiji, I love the fact that you are laughing. And I'm so glad that your children have left and are not seeing you laugh at this joke. Because they would be asking you about conditioner. So I did what any guy would do. I was like, bro, you use it first.
Cruising is the other end of the spectrum from racing. There are essentially two ways to get from one point to another. Zip down, taking the shortest route in as little time as possible, or meander along at a leisurely pace, taking in the sights, receptive to experiencing every little bit that the path brings, soaking in it, reflecting, allowing the journey to chart its own course.
Alright, reaching Mumbai.
Oh man, look at the super hectic harbour, man. This one, look at that.
So many ships around here.
And we're in Mumbai after spending... Wow, Karnika coming through, people! Out of the way!
That's a horn and a half.
That's called a foghorn, isn't it?
Wow.
It's called a foghorn.
That's the sound of WION Traveller coming in.
Yeah, we're in Mumbai. It's the end of the cruise. It's the end of the episode. Have a good one, people. We're exhausted.
Yep.
We're going to head back to Delhi.
Time
Before the
to go
foghorn
back
goes again.
home.
Get out of here.
Time to go back home. Catch you in the next one.
Mumbai comes into sight from a long way off, and what a sight the skyline of the city presents. It's almost time to disembark. I can scarcely believe it's been only a day since we boarded the Jalesh Karnika. There's so much to do, see and experience on the cruise. It was a short voyage. But as far as my first time experiences in India go, this trip on the Jalesh Karnika has been nothing short of epic.